Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of To the Magic and Beyond. My name is Jordan, and I'm here with my co-host Michelle.
Hello.
And we've got producer Courtney and producer Logan. Say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Woohoo. We are back.
We're back.
I don't know if Logan could not tease the episode this time, but
Never
he did a good
teasing
job.
again.
Never teasing
Away,
again.
away.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Done teasing. What can I say except you're welcome? Not doing it anymore. No more teasing. We'll see how far I'll go with that, though.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What can I say? Except I'm not teasing anymore. You're welcome.
Very subtle. Very subtle. Wonder what we could be talking about today.
Well, if you're possibly also seeing the YouTube, our
Yeah, I guess
13,
that's pretty
our
obvious.
13,
Michelle doesn't just wear that
People.
shirt for anything.
and
Or our decorations.
cluck cluck.
Oh, yeah. I didn't need to tease anything. Look at the big Moana
Yeah,
boat
that
over there.
probably for our YouTubers, they're instantly probably knowing what we're talking about today.
Or anybody that can read the title as you click on it.
Yeah, it's also
this is
true.
true. This is true.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, whoops. But yes, if you are on YouTube and you can see, or if you looked at the title before you listened today, we are back with another movie review.
Which it feels like it was just yesterday
I know.
that we did Toy Story 5.
They hit us back to back with the summer blockbusters.
They did. Look, Disney did this to us. They released
Yeah.
them within like 4 weeks, so we're releasing our reviews within like 4
Yeah.
weeks of each other.
We
That's
gotta
it.
stay current.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
We
And
like
that's-
to give everyone a little bit of time to go see it in theaters first if they want to.
And I think our Toy Story 5 review was a big hit, so maybe this one
Yeah.
will be a big hit as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a bigger hit than the movie has been so far, but let's not go there yet.
Aw,
Let's not go
poor
there yet.
Moana.
Poor Hey Hey.
Yeah.
No,
But
it was-
but
it
we
was
did.
great,
We went to go
so-
see the new live action Moana that is now showing in theaters as of the day this airs. If you listen to this 2 years from now, please don't go to the theater and look for it.
That will be the Moana 2 release.
Yeah.
You can go look for that. one.
Live action
They're doing
2.
that. I would be. I don't know that we're gonna ever get a
Starring-
sequel as a live
Starring
action.
CGI Rock.
Yeah. He's like, I'm too old for this now.
That's what they're going to have to do with Toy Story.
Yeah, if
They're going to be
continue
CGI
those.
too.
Yeah. AI voices.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we went to the theater and we got to go see it. If you guys didn't know, Disney decided to do as their next live action. They chose Moana, which has had some mixed reviews, as if they should have done it already, or if they should have waited. The decision itself, when they announced that was going to be the next live action, people were a little uncertain, and I think that uncertainty might be playing in a little bit to who is going out to see the movie or not going to see the movie right now. But yeah, so we thought we'd give you our thoughts on it. Unlike with Toy Story, I don't know that you're going to have much of a spoiler risk, I guess, in these.
Nah.
With the live actions, it's not as much of a spoiler risk, but if you don't know at all what happens in Moana, then maybe you might want
If you've
to
never seen the
pause it,
original Moana, there might be some spoilers here because it's very, very, very similar.
Yes. So if you've never seen the original Moana, you may want to take a breather, go watch it, and then come back.
Yeah, maybe
But-
go watch the animated,
Yes.
then come back.
And then go watch the live action.
Yeah, and then it'll all make sense.
Yeah. But so maybe spoilers, but we're going to give you guys our honest opinion of what we thought. So
Yeah.
who wants to kick it off?
Well, I don't know. Where do you want to kick it off? Y'all are the entertainment. Y'all are
We
we're
are
just
the
producers.
entertainment.
Or maybe we're supposed to tell you where to kick it off.
I think we can start with because a lot of people actually go out and look at reviews of what people who got to see the movie before it's released to the public, Rotten Tomatoes
Critics.
Yeah, and so they have been pretty
Mixed
hard
at best.
yeah, pretty hard on Disney for Moana, because there is CGI in it, but there is CGI in all of the live
Pretty much
action,
everything. Yeah.
and most movie. I mean, the Odyssey also came out, and I guarantee there's some CGI in that as well. but just different. But Disney can't. We've talked about this. Sometimes Disney takes liberties with these live actions, and that they have actually with all the live actions up until now, for the most part. And this one is shot for shot.
Yeah, I think unless I'm not
Missing
remembering correctly, I think this is the first time that we have had, for the most part, a shot for shot live action original, which Disney has not done up until this point, and they have had a lot of live action so
they've
far.
had several that were largely very similar. Maybe
Yes.
90% shot
Yeah.
for shot.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when you're comparing the ones that have changed a lot
Right.
to the ones that have done 90%, you might think those are shot for shot, but this is like 99.5%.
Like literally
Shot
no
for shot.
changes.
Yeah.
There's no new characters. The only new song is the credit song, which we can talk about later, but all of the same music is in it, all of the same characters, the storyline,
A
everything
lot of
happens
the same
exactly.
dialogue, the same lines, script.
Yeah.
There's a few new little quips
There's a
here and there.
few different, just for whatever reason, either updated dialogues
Or The Rock thought it was funny to
Yeah.
say something. You know.
Yeah. So like those things, there are like a few little differences there. And I think because, I don't know, we all talked beforehand, we all not forgot, but just didn't think about going ahead and watching the original again before going to it. But I think because it's in my head, it's so new.
Still kind
Like,
of new.
Yeah, this
to
wasn't
me.
like Snow White. When
Yeah.
we did the Snow
We're
White
like,
live
It's not
action
an old
review,
Disney movie.
right.
I had to go back to 1937
Yeah.
to watch
Yeah.
the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So none of us really had thought about that. And so when Logan and I got home from the movie, we did actually
Oh, you're gonna
immediately
drop the bomb, huh?
immediately actually watch the original again just to make sure like we all were
So
pretty
two Moanas in
Surprise.
one
we-
night.
yeah.
When we got home, we turned on the original
Yeah.
and watched it. Yeah,
I wondered.
back to back.
It was a lot of Moana.
And when it's so shot, that's why we woke up with
That's
the
why
sound.
the
Know
songs
that I
are-
could have done that.
Yeah. That's why the songs are still in our head right now.
Yes.
I came home and went to bed.
because it's shot for shot, we watched the same movie twice back
Rewatched
to
the
back.
movie.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
But it
same
was
dialogue.
It was actually
same song.
It
That
was
is-
cool doing that though.
For my
because
brain, that works because I wanted to compare.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
to compare them. So.
It was still so fresh in our minds that we were like, oh, yep, that's literally the same. Or we'd be like, oh, that was a little different. But
Yeah.
for
Like Baby Hey Hey.
Yes, yeah, that was one thing that I noticed in the live action in the beginning when Moana is little.
Yeah.
They have a little baby Hey Hey running around, which makes sense because they're all little. But I did notice in the original when we went back and watched it that Hey Hey's the same size
Yeah.
when she's
Oh,
a baby. So I'm like, how old is Hey Hey?
She's really young in the original. She is like a little.
She's like a toddler.
baby.
They
But
did make her a teensy bit older in the
Yeah.
live action for that, but I think it's just you can't really control a toddler actor.
No.
So
No, they wouldn't have
CGI, they
gotten
could have done that.
Yeah.
if they
CGI
had
toddler.
made
But
baby
yeah,
Moana
back to Michelle. I think you
toddler.
were saying mixed reviews because of that. I think Jordan mentioned it's so soon. That was the other
Mm-hmm.
big. Like, did we need it yet? Moana hasn't been. It's not that old yet, and so not only is it shot for shot, which we can talk about whether that's a good thing or not. I think you're never going to please everyone, but
Mm-hmm.
the fact that it is a shot for shot, but it's only how old's the original? 10, 15?
Came out in 2016, I think.
So 10 years old.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's time
Right.
for it yet.
And they already had a Moana 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a Moana.
Animated.
The Moana 2
Which
came
wasn't
out
long
in
ago.
like 2004. Or, sorry, 2024.
2024. Right.
Whoa, how'd they do that?
2024,
I was like,
sorry.
Yeah.
So Moana's a prequel, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's to me, that's the biggest two factors at the beginning that you kept hearing from the critics is, well, it's just too soon. We don't need this yet. And I can understand that one to an extent. But then the other one being, well, they just did a whole bunch of CGI, which is what they did in the original animation. So why do we, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those were the two biggest arguments before it even came out based off of the previews was that it looked like I remember one of our friends when he said he saw the trailer for it at the movie theater, he thought it was a trailer for like the original Moana at first, because until you saw the actual actress, a lot of it, because the animation is so 3D and realistic too.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't realize it was live action until you saw the live actress in the trailer. And so a lot of people were kind of giving it flack because they were like, they use so much CGI for everything. And then a lot of people thought it was too soon. So I feel like a little bit, not as controversial as Snow White, obviously. Snow White had its own issues. But I think, unfortunately for Moana, going into it, you had people preparing to not like it. And anytime you're preparing to not like something, you're obviously going to not like it. You know, like if you're not willing to have an open mind about it,
right,
you can find reasons to dislike it.
Well, and we took a friend with us to the movie last night who almost didn't want to go.
Shout out to Ava.
Yeah, she was prepared to not like it. Like, she was pretty convinced, but she was going to hate it.
Moana is one of her favorite Disney princesses and one of her favorite Disney stories, and so she was just really worried, is this going to ruin the story that I love so much? So we were really curious to see her thoughts on it, which we can get into.
But I mean, so I think overall, like, I think if you love the original, I don't see any reason you're going to hate this one.
Yeah.
And that's something Jordan said the other day, is like, a lot of people, it seems like, well, we love the original, so I don't want this. Maybe I just don't understand it, but like, if you love the original, this is the same movie, but it's been brought to life a little bit more. Give it a chance, at least.
Well,
like, because they didn't change anything, so go watch your favorite movie in real action and see what you think.
Well, when these started with Jungle Book, like, I didn't expect Disney to do like a whole new story or even really change it up, because I liked the one I saw on purpose. Like, I liked the original Jungle Book.
Yeah.
So when I wanted to see, like, I wasn't looking for Jungle Book 2, but live, and there was actually Jungle Book 3. I wasn't looking for Jungle Book 3, but now live, right? And I think it depends on what you're looking for. I mean, Disney has tried it all the ways. Really. They've give you the 90%ers. They've give you the ones that are pretty much the same. And then they started kind of, obviously Snow White kind of went off the rails a little bit. They brought it back a little bit. And I think had they not done some of those things, we all really enjoyed Snow White. Is it a blockbuster? No. But I don't feel like they stole my money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they actually, Cinderella was actually the very first one that they ever did. And I think that it was smart of them to start with her, because we've had
so many Cinderella
we're used to having like
movies,
live actions of those, and we're used to having a little bit slightly different versions of
the
it.
Story a little bit.
And so I think when they started off with Cinderella, everyone was fine with it being brought to life and with it being have a couple of differences here and there. And then you had Jungle Book, which again, for the most part, stayed true. And then Beauty and the Beast, I think, was next. And like, but it's like, I don't know where it happened, somewhere along the way, maybe around the Aladdin time, I don't know. It just became the thing to hate on the live action. It's like all of a sudden it flipped us. Like, everyone loved it at first for the first few.
Maybe after Lion King.
Because
maybe Lion King.
I think a lot of times they love that first one and maybe even the second one, and then the critics come out and be like, well, come up with something original, because you're just making the same things over and over again now, when we liked it the first time, but is that all you're going to do for the next 2 decades? That might be part of it as well. And I'm not saying that's me, because I like the live actions.
I still love them.
I like them a lot. So,
I love the concept of making a favorite cartoon and bringing it to life.
But somewhere along the way, it did become cool to hate it.
Yeah.
Find a reason to hate the live actions.
Well, and I'm like Courtney. I think it was Lion King.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that's because nobody liked Lion King.
And then,
But I feel like they were already still not liking them along the way, right? Or
No,
like,
that
like
might
finding
have been
reasons
Beauty
to
and the
not
Beast,
like
if I
them.
remember correctly, there was some negativity
Starting.
with that, and that I
Yeah.
feel like maybe that's where it started, and then Lion King happened,
And
and
they just ran
Yeah,
with it.
that's just a beloved Disney movie,
Yeah.
and I feel like
They just
they
missed.
Yeah.
they should have picked something different.
Yeah, that one may have been
remake.
because some of when you like what you like, right? When something is a blockbuster, look, Toy Story is unusual. Toy Story is the Harry Potter of in the Disney world. Obviously, not the same kind of storyline, but I say that because you've got everybody for the most part loves the Harry Potter movies, except for maybe some of the people who've read the books and they're not super like they're the people that need the movie to be just like the book. So there are those people that had negativity about that, but so many people love those movies and they were so well done. And then, you look at what they've done with Toy Story. Well, Toy Story is a new story every time.
Yeah.
It hasn't been, they're not retelling it. It's a new story. So these are retells, except for Maleficent,
Yeah.
which is a different perspective. Like if we're asking Disney for what I would like, I would kind of like some more of those because I think those are entertaining and they can't mess them up because it's from a different perspective.
It's a different story with the same characters.
You got
Yeah.
it.
I said that last night when we were talking about this one. Let's throw this disclaimer out because we've been touching around it. You are not going to please everybody.
Yeah.
And whether you get a shot for shot or you get changes to the original, 50% of the people aren't liking it. So just keep making whatever you want. And if you want to go see it, go see it. And if you don't, you don't. But you don't have to hate on it because we already know half the people are going to hate one or the other. So you're never going to please everybody. Now, with that being said, I like both.
Right.
I like the shot for shots. I like the one like Lilo and Stitch had a few changes. That was pretty cool. Snow White had a lot of changes. I still liked it. But I think it would be cool to get live action movies that basically have the same characters we know but different storylines.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Almost
Yeah.
completely new movies, live action, but with I have not seen Maleficent, but I'm assuming that's
It's
the
like
concept of
Maleficent side
it's
of
a
the
lot
story.
of different stuff
Yeah.
to that movie versus
Yeah.
the original.
Yeah, it's not quite like the villain origins that like we got with Cruella, but it's like Courtney said, it's
Kind of like
Maleficent's
her, like,
side.
how she became.
Right. So it
Yeah.
gives me I would also like a movie about Maui and Moana that has nothing to do with the original. It's a completely different plot line.
Yeah.
That would be fine with me. But at the end of the day, we don't get many of those. That would be a cool concept that Michelle mentioned.
Yeah.
I would like that.
That would be
Well,
cool.
and if you look at, I think you said this when we were chatting about it yesterday, that Disney, obviously they knew the Odyssey was going to be released.
Yeah.
They knew it was a mega budget movie. There's probably, if you're looking at worldwide moviegoers, there's a good chance there's more people going to go see the Odyssey,
Yeah.
right, than a Disney movie. Just like, because Disney's pretty much for kids, except for us.
But I
in the
wonder
room.
if they're also thinking there's not a whole lot of overlap here. Like the people that are the throngs that are going to go see the Odyssey,
Right.
unless they're going without their kids, like they're probably not the same clientele that are going to the movies to see Moana anyway. I feel like they're more in competition releasing it 4 weeks after Toy Story 5. To me, they're competing with themselves because Toy Story 5 is still in so many theaters.
Yeah.
And you've got competition there. But the Odyssey, they're not directly competing to me, other than the fact that parents may go without their kids and not pay the money to go again next weekend. But anyway, that's
Yeah.
neither here nor there.
So if you look at the dollars, and we just go from a dollar standpoint, right? So worldwide box office, $178,481,410. The production budget for Moana, $250 million.
They're getting there.
So after 2 weekends, they've already made up 3/4 of it.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what's good or bad, but to me, like,
so at the end of the day, they're gonna
They'll be okay.
more than break even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna make money.
Yep.
Not to account for she's going to stay way more relevant at Disney World.
Yeah.
Way more relevant at all the parks, all the princesses everywhere. They're going to
Merch.
pick up their merch. They're going to pick up people. Where is Moana? Which park can you meet her? Well,
To the Magic and Beyond are talking about her.
right?
I mean,
You can meet her at Animal Kingdom. You can meet her at Epcot.
She's in the parades.
She's in the parade. She's a centerpiece of Fantasmic. Like she's one of the, she has her own little bit there that's pretty big. So they're feeding their own, right?
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, she stays more relevant. Some of the other princesses are going to stay relevant because, well, they've kind of been there. I mean, Frozen, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
yeah, when are we getting that live action?
Yeah. Talk about CGI. With those
Ice
Frozen.
everywhere. No,
But-
I feel like
Yeah.
if you look back, 3 or 4 months from now, I think Moana will be
It'll
a
be-
success.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, again, you are competing with Toy Story 5 and the success of that. That is massive.
Well, they made their money already.
But Moana is going. It's not. I don't think it's going to be a flop.
No, and
But
if it
the
were a flop,
critics
it
early
would
on
already
wanted it to be they're
Yeah.
trying
People
to
wanted
make
it
it
to
seem
be,
that
yeah.
way.
Yeah, and I think you would have. I mean, if we're comparing it to Toy Story 5, it's a flop.
But see, I wouldn't even use the word flop.
Well, but I'm
It's
just
not
saying.
it was never going to be as big as Toy
No,
Story 5.
but what I'm saying is if you're comparing the money, if we're looking at money and we're looking
Well,
at the sales,
Yeah.
like opening weekend. Well, but what else? Tell me the other movie that was competing with Toy Story 5 on opening weekend.
Exactly.
Was there one?
No,
I
there was
know.
every 30 minutes had a new showing time at the theater.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying is that's why I wouldn't
Yeah.
compare the money. I think 4 or 5 months from now, or when it goes to streaming or whatever,
Yep.
I think more and more positive reviews are going to come out from it because we haven't even
yeah.
gotten there, but we all kind of liked it.
Well, no, I loved
Right?
it.
Yeah.
So, I think 3 or 4 months, a year from now, people are not going to look back and be like, "Man, when they released."
I'm going to see
Moana,
it a
was
second time
terrible."
this week.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, you are?
I already have plans to go see it another time. I'm taking a little
With some
person
little-
this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little.
It's not going to be a record breaker, but I don't think it's going to be a financial
But like,
disaster.
think about when we've talked. I think last night after we saw it, we were talking about the movies that I haven't seen over the course of the past 5, 6, 7 years, and so those were just okay. Like I think this is better than okay.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, there will be a ton of people that love it. There will be a ton of people that will be those 50%ers that go, well, they should have done blah, blah, blah. Think about what they could have done. Okay, well, if they'd done that, you wouldn't have liked it either.
And that budget would have been $500 million.
Yeah, it would have been, The Rock would have said he needed more money.
Yeah.
But I mean, and I think that it's awesome that he was in it. I mean, look, the budget, I mean, a good percentage of that's, you got The Rock.
His salary.
Just saying. He's not cheap. And, so I think that overall, I think there'll be merch sales. I think,
Yeah, you already got
Yeah.
some up there.
got my little cup. Look, people online, it has sand. Whoop, there's good my straw back in there. Look at there. Oh, look, there it is right there. But yeah, I mean, there will be plenty of things that they're going to make money off of it with. I think the music was great. I mean, I don't have any negatives. Hey,
Yeah,
Hey
go
was
ahead.
great.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and tell it. Just tell us your
well,
thoughts.
yeah. I mean, I think out of all 4 out of the 4 of us, and then we went with Katie and
Yep.
our friend Ava. So 6 out of the 6 of us all thoroughly enjoyed the movie and loved it.
Yep.
There was not a single one of us that walked out and was like,
Yeah.
I don't really
what
like
were you-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of talk
I mean,
about it a
I
little
thought
bit.
it was. I thought it was beautiful. I thought that I did not. The CGI did not bother me. I thought it was good. I thought that I mean, the water. I thought it was cool. I liked it. And
like the way it interacts with her.
yeah,
and
the way
Yeah.
the water, the way that the
It's
water.
very similar
because
to the original, but it's just
Yeah.
a more natural looking
Yeah.
CGI.
Exactly. I mean, I didn't think it was really like blatant, you know what I mean?
No.
Like anything. I thought it was really good. I liked Maui's tattoos. I thought
Yeah, they
those
did
were
that really
they
well.
did that really well, when they're like, look,
Yeah.
that always reminds me a little bit of Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
Like all the movement, you
Yep.
know. And so I like that, but I mean, overall, well done. Not a lot to talk about different than the original because
Right.
I mean, plot wise and stuff, because it's
Yeah,
all
don't worry,
the
we're not
same.
going to be here another 30 minutes talking about what happens in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's my favorite scene is when the grandmother visits her, right? When she's alone and she's on the boat. And she comes as the manta ray and circles the boat. And then it's like, I compared it to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Just because you got all the ghosts.
That part was really cool.
I thought it
in
was
a live
really
action.
cool.
They made the grandma look like she was tangible. She could hug her.
Yep.
But she had that like glow, and I thought they pulled like that could have been really bad.
And the
if
ancestor
they didn't do it
correct.
right.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, no, that whole scene was great.
And it was really beautiful.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought it was beautiful, and I thought it was well done. And I thought there's humor. Mm-hmm. It's heartfelt. It's a Disney. It captured all the things. Yep. I got teary-eyed in it at least once. I may have been by myself with that, but I did. Yeah. And there was plenty of laughs. Yeah. So, I mean, I felt like it checked all the boxes.
Do you remember what moment got you teary-eyed?
Oh, well, when Grandma was dying and she's telling her to go.
Yeah.
You got to go.
I don't remember.
That got me teary-eyed.
I didn't remember.
In the cartoon, yeah.
I didn't remember recognizing it in the original, but watching them twice last night. When Grandma dies, sorry, spoilers. When she dies, that moment that she dies is when Moana has just taken off, and the whole island kind of like lets out it was like a breeze, like the soul left the island, it's like, and then the manta ray's in the water. That was like chills, emotional. That moment where she does that was pretty, not eerie, but yeah.
Well, and I also felt like for her mom, because her mom knows she needs to go, but doesn't want her to go,
but helps her anyways.
But helps her anyways. And then
was that in the original?
It was. I wasn't sure if it was.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
was that if that was added in or not. I couldn't
like
remember.
when she's talking to her to help her go.
Yeah. I wasn't sure, but it was in the
okay.
original.
And Dad's like,
same, same,
hard-headed, just like he's hard-headed over there. He's
but he has a good
hard-headed
reason.
here.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I think that was one tiny little difference, which didn't matter at all. But in the original, it was his best friend that had died beyond the reef.
Right.
In the live action, they said his cousin.
Yeah, they did say cousin.
So like those little that's the extent of the changes here.
Like a very minor.
There's one.
But your cousin could be your best friend.
Oh yeah,
true.
But
That's
they
true.
changed that.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking a lot of those people on the island are related.
There was.
They haven't gone anywhere.
They all
in a long
cousins.
time.
Quite some time.
They
It's
have
like
not
the royal
voyaged
family
in a while.
island version.
Jordan, what were your thoughts?
Oh yeah, I mean, I loved it. I mean, I had the thought probably about halfway through when realizing, okay, so far it feels like it's been like a shot for shot, and I had that thought, like I told Logan, like if you love the original, you're gonna love it just because it's the same storyline, it's the same heart. It's the same songs, like everything that made you love the original is in this movie. It's just a more tangible thing. And I'm with you. I didn't notice a ton of the CGI outside of really like the animals and obviously the water being alive. I maybe just don't have that best of an eye for it.
Yeah.
But it really didn't distract me as much. I was in the story the whole time. I think if I had to give them one CGI critique, Pua was probably the only one that I thought they could have done a little better
Why is
with.
that?
I don't know. Like, I feel like compared to Hey Hey, his CGI just wasn't as crisp, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, you think he looked like a
Like,
stuffed
I
animal?
thought he looked
Yeah.
like a stuffed animal.
Yeah,
like,
it's like
I just wanted to pick.
He
him up
was
and
noticeable that like, oh, that's a CGI
I
animal. Not like
But Hey Hey
this
looked a
is
little bit
part
more
of the
like a
story,
chicken.
but Hey Hey fit in with everything, and which obviously he's in it more, so they took more time with him, whereas Pooh is really just in the beginning and the end. Which that's really my only problem with the whole Moana story to begin with, is I would love more Pua, but
It's all about the animal sidekicks.
Yes.
But that's really, if I had to be like uber nitpicky, that would be the only one where I wish they would have just refined Pua a little bit more. But obviously they had bigger things they had to worry about. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think going back to watch the original, there were really only like two major areas where they switched up, like more so just the environment.
Yeah.
And I think that was really just for filming purposes.
Yeah.
Do you recall those, or do you want
During Maui song. You're welcome.
What can I say?
So much of that song is like
You're
your
welcome.
classic animated, like they really delve in how you were talking like with the Emperor's New Groove
Yep.
scenery. Like
Yeah.
that whole song is very much just like almost like a cartoon within a cartoon. And obviously
Not claymation,
in the
but almost
original.
like
Yes.
puppetry.
Yeah,
And,
Yep.
in the original, but obviously in the live action, like you don't want to have too much of the cartoon. So I think because of that, which I ended up really liking it because you get so much more of actual Maui and the
Yep.
Rock
Yes.
singing and dancing
Yes.
and him and Moana interacting with each other through that. So that was maybe just like a small change just as far as how they depicted that, but I really liked it a little
Yeah.
bit more getting to have that interaction. And then the only other big kind of scenery change was when they go to get Maui's fish hook when they go to visit the crab. In the live action, it's they kind of just
yeah, it's like
they
a-
pull up on an island and they go into the forest
It's like a jungle
and then
setting.
they go down. It's more jungly. In the original, which I'm like, I don't blame them for changing this. It's like this tall, narrow, like think a skyscraper mountain
Of a
that
rock,
Yeah.
right?
Maui and
Yeah.
Moana like rock climb
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get to the top of it. So I'm like, yeah, I can understand making
The
that
Rock was
change.
like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Because they go up and then down, but
And
in the
then,
live
yeah.
action, they just
They
on the
just go
floor of
into
the
the
jungle.
island,
they
yeah.
just go down. Yeah.
So those are really the only two big changes I noticed, and I think that was all just from like a logistics standpoint.
And the crab is great.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I
favorite
thought that
character?
whole
I mean,
Yours?
Hey Hey is probably my favorite character, but that's probably. I mean, I love this. I love the song. I love the interaction,
shiny.
and he's
Da-da-da-da. I gotta learn the words.
We only know shiny.
Shiny.
and it's sort of kind of gold tooth,
Yeah,
but not quite.
Yeah,
Sort
very
of.
subtle.
Yeah, it's
You
very
would think
subtle.
you would have an entire grill of gold teeth.
Yeah. But
It's
yeah,
just
I
his
mean,
show.
and like that could have been very. I mean,
Distracting.
the CGI and
Yeah.
very distracting and very not good. And I thought they did really good with that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, overall, it was good. Court, what do you think?
Oh, I really enjoyed it. I like a shot for shot. I
Yep.
think we determined that after How to Train Your Dragon, which obviously
Yes.
isn't Disney, but I loved that one because
Yeah.
it was complete shot
Amen.
for shot.
That's the first time we'd
too.
seen a live action shot for shot.
Yes, and I loved it because I like seeing these
Yeah.
movies I grew up with come to life,
Yep.
and they delivered. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. I didn't really have anything negative about it at all.
But she did say she didn't want to see it 3 times this week.
Yes, I am going a second time this
Yeah.
Are
week.
you going
Yeah.
with her?
No,
she's going with
some
cousin.
cousin named
Okay.
Yeah.
Katie.
So you're going with other family, but
Yes.
so that for that reason, you're not going to go see it
right.
Right.
with the little.
Fair.
Wow. See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm good
And
for a
Moana
minute
may
too.
not have-
I like Moana.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
it was never my favorite Disney
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Like I enjoyed it when the original came out, but it was never like a favorite that I rewatched.
Which
This
for
is-
our age group makes
is-
sense though, because
yeah.
we're watching it as adults, and sometimes it doesn't hit the
Yeah.
same as
Yeah.
when you're a kid.
I'm watching
and
all
there's-
these as an
Yeah.
adult.
Yeah,
though.
you're-
yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's a good example though. We talked earlier, like again, months from now, you're going to look back and I think it's going to be a successful movie because people are enjoying it. Everyone at first said whatever negative they wanted to say. Oh, well, it didn't make a whole lot in the box office the first weekend. Well, look how much it's made now. This only been 2 weekends, I think, maybe 3, but you've got people going back to see it twice.
Yeah.
You've got, I mean,
Yeah.
she could be seeing it 3 times. You've still got littles going out to see it.
I think it
And
more
here's
I
than
think
doubled
people were
its
just
first
waiting.
weekend.
Like, man, we just got off of going to Toy Story 5. Let me
Yeah.
give it a
Well,
week or
it's
two. and then I'll-
dollars. These parents got to pay
Yeah.
for them kids.
Well, and
Like,
if you've
it's a
got
lot.
little kids, you probably also were tempted to go see the Minions that just like it's a ton of
Yes.
kid movies
It's
over the summer.
Yeah.
So
What
you've
we're
got to
try- yeah.
spread it out a little bit.
What we're trying to say is it's actually a really good movie. And if unless you don't like Shot for Shot or you don't like Moana,
But
like
why
if you
wouldn't
hated
you?
Moana,
If you like the original,
You're
Yeah.
gonna like it.
you're gonna like
that's why I
it.
said if you hated the original,
Right?
maybe
Yeah. If you
don't
didn't
go
like
see
the
it.
original Moana,
Yeah.
then
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
got something against The Rock, maybe don't
Yeah.
go see it. So.
Yeah.
Seeing him with hair was a little weird.
If you don't like chickens,
If you
Yeah.
if you don't think you can get used to seeing The Rock with hair, go watch Scorpion King
Yeah.
first.
and you'll see him with hair in that, and then it'll bring it back. You do
Yeah.
get used to it,
yeah.
but it is a little strange at
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
I just was like, when I leaned over to Mom, it was like, he He looks so weird.
I know.
And the
And not
coconuts.
because they had a bad
No.
a bad wig. It's
No.
just we're so used to him being
He's just
bald.
bald.
Very bald.
Yeah.
But the coconut scene's great too.
Oh, I loved that.
With the
one.
little coconut men.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kokomora.
The Kokomora. Yeah.
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 They're cute.
Funny.
Yeah, they're cute for such little weird. They're like little Furbies or something.
Yeah.
They're
like
cute, but they're weird. And they're
Crazy
ugly.
mean.
I also thought the scene where she is putting the heart back into Tafiti was really cool.
Yeah.
Brought to life.
Yeah.
Like I
Now,
thought
it
that
is-
whole scene was so cool.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
is very shot for shot.
Yes.
That is almost. They
And
didn't
I
do anything
think-
different with it.
No, but
they-
it looks so cool.
Did that?
It
Did that
does.
not also? I said this to Jordan in the moment. Did that not also remind you of when Hiccup meets Toothless, and they do like the face to that
Yeah.
shot is very similar to the face to face with Toothless.
Well, and I think with her, and I think in that moment, I mean, that's it's the alter ego. Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's got that. Everybody's got that
good and the
angry,
bad.
mad,
and that's
whatever.
what she's been for 1,000 years.
And so she's been that way for 1,000 years because something was stolen from her. Her heart was stolen from her. And then on the flip side, you've got, to me, you've got Moana there, but then you've also got Maui, who like comes across as this arrogant, flippant guy, right? Except for no. He was just trying to be loved because he never felt love. So he was trying to give the people everything they wanted.
Yep.
And in so doing so, does what most of us do sometimes when we try to go too far or we try to fix too much. Then, you know, instead of just letting things happen, and he messed it up way
Yeah.
worse. Now we have this terrible volcano,
Yeah.
which, you know, and everything's dying and all these things. But in that moment where she's putting the heart back, like it's like they're both seeing into each other all at the same time.
Yeah.
She's actually peaceful because she realizes Taka is peaceful
Yeah.
because she realizes someone is trying to help me.
Yeah.
And has the ability to help me and is brave enough to not stand up to me, but like approach me
Yeah.
and trust me, which
Yeah.
I couldn't help but think about Toothless and
Yeah.
Hiccup because the shot is the same, the angles and she kind of just closes her eyes and they touch faces, all that kind of
Well,
stuff.
yeah. And
But
she's walking and she's like,
she trusts her.
I want to go to her.
You
Let
notice
her
her-
come. And she's like, let her come to me.
And you notice
I'm
her
good.
fire quenches. Like
Yeah.
she's not on flame by the time. She doesn't even have the heart back yet.
Nope.
But
I was
she's-
going to say, and this is not a live action thing because it happens in both of them, but I guess I'm with Courtney. Like, it was really cool seeing that come to life, and it almost felt more poignant. I don't know, live action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
But
of a real person.
I don't know if I just didn't notice it the first time or if it was more noticeable just because of the live action, but exactly what you just said. I remember when we were watching it last night, like getting to that moment, and it's like, it wasn't like the evil only, not the evil, but the anger didn't have to get sussed out because of the heart. It was almost like just the fact that she realized someone saw her and saw that she was in pain and misunderstood.
Yeah.
And that, you know, Moana's whole song that she's singing up to that point is like, I know your name and I know who you are.
Yep.
This isn't you. You've just been hurt. And so it's actually really, really cool that you don't have to wait for the heart to get
You
put
don't have
back
to
in for
sneak
the
some
fire
way,
to to douse and for her to like come
Yeah.
down. So I was like, I don't know if it was, just that being a live action brought to life made it like that much more poignant and cool of how they decided that it didn't have to wait for the heart to get put back in for her to Taka to
Yeah.
be like, oh, I'm finally
Well, and she
seeing.
was able to come, like she's giving Moana the chance,
Yeah.
right in that moment.
We gotta trust each other here.
We got, there's a little bit of trust got to happen here, but let me see what this is all about. I'm open. I'm open to seeing what's here. Moana's like, oh, like now I understand. Like Moana's been putting this all together as she's going, and she's like, wait a minute, like she's scared.
Yeah.
She's hurt.
These are one and the
Yeah.
same.
These are-
It's not one or the other. Like this is what this is who we're trying to save.
Right. This is what we've been trying to do
Yeah.
the whole time. Maui's thinking this is the enemy.
Yeah.
This isn't the enemy. Like, I got to get past here to go do what I got to go do. And Moana's like, no, wait.
We
Wait.
got this wrong.
That's because she got past it and
Yeah.
realized that
Yeah.
Tafiti wasn't there anymore.
Right.
Put two and two together.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I thought it was very interesting when she said, let her come to me. She was talking to the water.
The water.
Yeah.
The first time I watched it, thought she was talking to Maui. Like,
No,
hey, let
the
her
water.
come. Quit fighting her.
Yep.
But the water, which has been helping her all along, is now literally allowing Taka to come to her because, okay, you guys have realized this now. You're trusting each other.
Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty cool
Which-
to tell the water.
of water.
And if you go back a few scenes to when Moana's out there and she's talking to the water and she says, you picked the wrong person. The water listened then too.
Yeah. Took the
The
heart
water
back. Yep.
listened and said, okay, girl. Okay. Like, I kind of felt like the water wanted to go, I mean, if you're sure, but like, this isn't going to go very good. Like, everything's dying. Like, are you
That's
sure?
when Grandma came
Now
back.
you're
water-
going to die.
Yeah, the water was like, send in Grandma.
I'll take the heart. I'll put it at the bottom.
We'll just keep
send
it
in
right
Grandma-
here.
But
send
she
in the
saw
manta
where
ray.
we put it,
She'll
so she's
learn.
going to know where it's at, so she
I
can
just
go
want to
get
know
it.
how the scavenger of everything shiny at the bottom of the sea has not found the heart.
Because the water was protecting it.
Yeah, the water was protected
Found everything else shiny but the heart.
from the crab.
And
Yeah.
then it gave it to Grandma for all of Moana's life. So
Yeah. Grandma's been holding it, which I thought was funny when like her dad is like, Grandma takes everybody to the cave.
yeah.
Like, Grandma's shown that stone to everybody. You
Yeah.
think you're the first person? And I'm like, gee, come on, dude.
she gave you a chance, Dad.
You didn't even want to try.
Excuse you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it
Grandma
takes
showed
this-
him, I'm sure. Yeah.
Takes again, typical Disney fashion, right? Mulan. Like, if you just go through, we've got this character who is the least likely to save the day.
Yeah.
Least likely. I mean, she's a princess, but
She
she's
loves water.
I mean, she likes water, but you kind of be like, she didn't even know how to
Yeah.
swim
Yeah. Or sail a boat.
or sail a boat.
Yeah.
You know, she's just got a chicken and a pig.
Which,
Chicken and
if
a
you
pig.
realize, out on the island, chicken and the pig's family are probably just food. But
Yeah, I didn't really,
Yeah, well, like,
make
you
that
think
connection
that?
until the live action.
Well, like,
Sorry.
you're
Oh,
thinking
no.
that, but yet all they eat, I mean, we use
They eat
all the parts
coconuts.
of the
Yeah,
coconut. We
that's
use
true.
the flesh. We use the skin. We use
fish.
the
Fish.
yeah,
and
maybe they don't
fish.
have any other chickens.
Maybe
or
they are
pigs.
just
That-
livestock for
Pets.
no reason.
Yeah.
And they're the only,
Yeah.
like, you know,
Well, Maui's ready to eat. Hey, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he wants him
Drumstick.
in his
Yeah.
tum-tum.
drumstick.
Yeah.
You're going in my tum tum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, like I
Logan?
said, I mean, it was good. What
Did
do
we
you
get
think?
your thoughts?
No, I was waiting.
Okay.
Well, there's not much else to be said either. I've just thrown in things here and there.
Did
I
you
thought
hate
it was.
it or did you love it?
I really liked it.
I'm just kidding.
No,
what a Logan answer.
I liked it a lot. It was a lot of fun. You know me, I liked going back and watching the original right away to see how it compares. It's very similar, but brought to life. So like Courtney said, that I'm all for that. I'm also fine with a few changes like Lilo or even Snow White we enjoyed for what it was. So this one was a lot of fun. The one thing I wanted to point out that maybe hadn't been brought up yet. So one of the things that makes the original fun and memorable is Maui and Moana's interactions for a large portion of the movie. It's them two going back and forth with each other, fighting against each other's desires and all that kind of stuff. So in the live action, not only is The Rock good, but I thought that the interactions between the actress, I thought she did a great job.
Yeah.
Bringing that character to life and adding the facial expressions and the not anger, but like when she's first trying to convince Maui to do that, and then all along the way on the boat and everything that they go back and forth, whether it's the funny quips or the standing up to each other or whatever, the actress did a really good job portraying that and actually adding more to that than even the animated version. So to me, that was pretty cool to see. Brought to life with real actors and actresses, and they pulled it out and maybe made it even a little better as far as those interactions, because that's a large portion of the movie. So, but no, other than that, I thought it was really good. It was a lot of fun. There is one scene that I recall from the original that was not in the second one, and nobody hadn't mentioned it yet. So because we went back and watched it.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very, very minor, but it was really funny, and I don't know why they didn't go through with it. But early in the movie, Moana, I think it's maybe like
When she's growing up.
growing up. She's not the full teen yet, but she's teaching the kids like a little dance classes.
Yeah.
And there's this little boy. He's like 5, and he comes sliding in dancing, and he like winks at her,
Yeah.
like flirts with Moana.
Yeah.
That's in the original, and it made me laugh, and that was not in
That
the,
wasn't in
Yeah,
this
it
one.
wasn't in the live
I don't know why
action,
that's
but it
the only
was-
thing you
I
cut
was like,
out.
that would have been a funny one to
Yeah.
bring
yeah,
in. But
they did cut that out. But other than
Yeah.
that, like if that's the only thing that's gone,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I liked it.
Fun fact that I learned about, I guess maybe the day before we went to see it, but it was not noticeable at all to me. So I mentioned it to Logan today. He's like, I had no idea. But did you guys know that The Rock wore a bodysuit for the movie?
Spoiler.
Oh, for the tattoos?
Well, he did his whole body.
He wore a
bodysuit.
whole
He
bodysuit.
wasn't big enough to be Maui.
For
I
whatever.
was wondering.
Yeah. So for whatever reason, he had, and I wish I should have looked up the movie beforehand, but he just did a movie with Emily Blunt where he was playing like a wrestler, and he had to really transform his body for that role. And that's what he was coming off of going into this movie. And so his body wasn't like the right shape or whatever they were needing it to be for Maui, but he didn't have enough time to like
Bulk up.
readjust.
Yeah.
And so they ended up developing this bodysuit that he wore, which ended up making sense also because of the tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine them having to, how long that would take for them to paint those on
Yeah.
accurately every day?
But I didn't notice it.
And they've got to animate them anyway, so they came up with this bodysuit, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it looked real. It looked like
Yeah,
him.
it looked
Who
good.
would've
I was
known?
like looking at his muscles, and like I'm like, it looks so real
You're
to
like,
me.
it's
wow,
probably
he's
the
an
movie.
old dude with that big of muscles.
Well, he is. Like he's
And
still
he could
big.
have,
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, could if he had
Yes.
had
Yeah.
enough time, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
But I thought that was just so
Well, I was
interesting.
going to say, a lot of times those wrestlers, you know, they're leaner than
Yeah.
what you think. Like,
Yeah.
and not as bulky up
Yeah.
here. I mean, I guess if you're WWE, you're kind of big up
Yeah.
here. But Hulk Hogan, right? But
Yeah.
if you're the other kind of wrestler, like
Mm-hmm.
regular wrestling, it's a different body style.
Yeah.
Yeah, this I think the movie's called The Smashing Machine.
Yes. Yeah.
And he actually portrays a UFC fighter who struggled with substance abuse. So my guess is he had to fluctuate for that role
With
and-
his weight and everything.
Yeah.
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 But I just thought that was really cool because, again, not something that maybe could have gone bad or looked cheap or didn't work out
Yeah.
well. And it all looked
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Like, it's
So-
not a bad part. And, you know, here's the thing for him. Like, kudos to The Rock. Mm-hmm. Because this would be an easy one to have said no to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, I say that, but I'm pretty sure the cha-ching in his bank account from Disney went quite well, right? Like, he
Yeah.
liked that. But this is a thing, you know, sometimes actors, I mean, they may do one big Disney blockbuster and then they don't want to go back to the well anymore because they're wanting to do all the other things, and somehow they think it makes them not castable for those parts. We've experienced that before, but I mean, not so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he did
Yeah,
great.
he
you
did a
know?
great job.
did
I
great.
really enjoyed getting it. And it's kind of, this is the first time we've gotten to see someone who was a voice actor be the actual character. For obvious reasons, we haven't
Right.
gotten that for everybody.
Right.
But I thought it was really a unique experience to get to, like, even though Maui in a sense he was modeled after The Rock. So there's parts of him that seem very much that way, but it was cool getting to see that voice actor also be the physical
Well,
actor
with the same, I think, emotions that
Yeah.
the animated character
Yes.
had, because they got them from him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they're natural for him and how he would portray it. So he's not really having to act it as
Yeah.
much as it's who he was.
It's just who
That's-
Maui is. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably the number one reason, and maybe the only reason that they did this now.
Yeah. So he
You
could
know,
do
like
it.
we all may think it's
Part
too
of it.
soon, but like I think that's why they did it.
It
now.
makes sense in that.
number one.
yeah. Well, he sings all his own parts. He, you know,
It's
it's
his
the whole
character.
thing. It's
Yeah.
his character, and it was kind of built for him.
Yeah.
And he, in a sense, I think, is really fallen in love with the Moana world and getting to be a part of Disney. And I think he also just has a passion for it.
And that culture, yep.
And you can tell that. Like, you can tell he cared
Yeah.
about the movie, and then therefore, like, his he did the role very well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
overall, I think it was,
yeah.
like I said, I just was looking while Logan was talking. I wanted to see what Lilo and Stitch was in 2025. Just comparing the numbers
What do you mean? What it was?
as far as
How
the
it
dollars went, like how it ended up. Because you were talking about here.
Okay. But say, did you look at
6
just the first
weeks.
2.5 weeks? Yeah.
Nope. But looked at it for its
Yeah.
run in theaters, right? And didn't even look at the streamings, but just the run. It was the first $1 billion film for 2025, and I think when it will be interesting to see in 3 months, 4 months,
What Moana does.
what Moana's dollars look like at the end of that time.
Yeah, but again, I would put Moana. I would put Lilo above Moana as far as my enjoyment and as far as blockbuster. So I don't even expect it to get to $1 billion. But that doesn't mean it's not a success.
I think it'll still end up being one of the more successful live actions by the end of the run.
Yeah, I think.
I think it'll end up being more well liked than
Yeah.
people are saying.
Yeah.
well, I
agreed.
mean, it's not Snow White.
No. Which
Like,
people
people
just
are
needed
gonna-
to give that
Yeah.
one a chance. But
Yeah,
And
I mean,
Snow White was
also,
good.
people need to give this one a chance
Correct.
too. I think, like, go
Right.
see it.
Yeah, give Lion King a chance too.
Yeah. I think one other thing I did want
That
to
ship
point out.
sailed.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But yes, give Moana a chance.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
One other thing I did want to point out that I don't know that many people maybe know or not is the original voice actress for Moana was also super involved in this and in like cheering on the new generation of Moana. And they brought Lin-Manuel back in, the composer for everything on the first one. And the credit song for this is a brand new song they wrote for the movie. And it features the original voice actress for Moana singing with the new Moana.
Oh, that's
and then The
nice.
Rock also sings on it as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like this cool little like bonus, encompassing the past Moana, the new Moana, and then
Yeah.
The Rock, which kind of brings them all together. And it's a really well done song. I thought it was going to be in the movie somewhere, which I was like, how are they going to do that? But it just ended up being the credit song. But definitely check that out because that's also just a fun little like Easter egg that they plopped in there of one Moana passing the baton to the new
Nice.
one. And I think that's always cool. When
Well, they
can
couldn't
do
put
that.
it in there because then it wouldn't be.
I know, that's why I was like,
Identical.
Wouldn't be shot for shot.
yeah. I thought originally it was going to be in there, and I was like, how are they going to?
It's like Taylor Swift's song in
do
Toy Story
this?
5.
Yeah,
you
it just ended up
put
being
it
the
on- throw it on
credit.
credits.
Yeah.
It'll
So
get attention. It's
that's
fine.
a cool
Yeah.
little factoid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Want to rank it?
Let's do
Or
it.
rate it. Rate it. I
Rate
should say.
it on the 5s.
The 5-star scale, which we actually. Sorry for those of you that listen, we forgot to do that with Toy Story 5.
we did an enjoyment scale.
How much
from
did you
1 to
enjoy to that
10.
movie on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
But 1 to 5 stars. Who wants to go first? I'll go first. I'll give it 4 stars, which I
Oh.
think was about the same as Snow White for me.
Yeah.
I liked Lilo, and I had no problem with this movie. I thought it was great, but it's not my favorite. And I like the Lilo and Stitch a little bit better. I think it was, but this one I give 4 stars.
Yeah.
But did you like? Can I ask a question? But
Yeah.
when you went back and like when the original Lilo and Stitch, do you like that better than you like the original Moana?
No, I like. Oh. I thought you were gonna say, do I like the original Lilo better than the live action Lilo?
No.
Do I like the original Lilo and Stitch better than the original Moana? Mm-hmm. No, probably not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the original Lilo and Stitch is good. It's that slightly older animation. It's not something I watched when I was. I mean, it hit when I was not watching any Disney movies.
No.
So I have no personal ties to
He
it.
didn't watch it till
Courtney was in
And
elementary school.
And it's good. Moana is also good, but I like a little bit of the newer animation better. Unless I'm watching a classic for me, like
Okay.
Aladdin or Lion King, then I don't care.
Yeah.
But anything that's new to me now, I like the newer animation a little better.
Okay.
And Lilo was new to me a few years ago because I hadn't really seen much of it before.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
I would also give it a 4. I think I would have probably given the animated Moana also a 4 though. So like to me, they're pretty equal. I don't know that I
Yeah, that's
prefer one
agreed.
over the other,
Yeah.
because I thoroughly enjoyed both of them the same. So
Yeah.
I think that's where I would land it.
Courtney.
Same.
Yeah.
4 stars. Wasn't my favorite Disney movie like previously. Loved the animation though. this one was equally as good because it was the
Yeah.
same
Yep.
movie.
And like none of
So,
us, yeah.
I don't know how you could rate it less.
Right,
Than
yeah.
The
Yeah.
original.
And none of us are going to go forward and be like, oh, that live action was terrible, but the
No.
original was great. Like,
Yeah.
it's
No.
just not going to happen
Yeah.
because it's a good,
It's a good movie.
yeah.
Yeah. So like
Solid
for
four.
me, I love the original Lilo and Stitch. We actually were joking because we were listening to that soundtrack on the way to the movie last night. Hawaiian Roller Coasters,
Yep.
one of my all-time favorite songs.
It's a good one.
So for me, if I'm ranking, like, this is gonna sound however it sounds, but like I had seen Moana completely through prior to last night, one other time. With little, and not even when it came out.
Yeah.
I did not
Yeah.
see Moana in theaters.
Oh.
And saw it much later. Matter of fact, knew the songs.
Before seeing the movie.
I knew the songs
Yeah.
before I knew the movie from
fair.
like Phantasmic
Yeah.
and like other things. And so it's a 4 for me, and it's good. And I would rate the other one a 4. And so
Oh, I thought you were going to go higher today based
No,
on your
4.
reaction last night.
no, I thought it was really good, and I'm gonna see it again.
And
And
a 4
it's
is still good,
really,
people.
yeah. Like it's a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. That's
So,
a
like,
No,
if
that is
I'm-
great. I was just basing on what she said last night.
Well, enjoyment factor is that's on
You
a
gave
10.
it a 10 out of 10 last
Yeah,
night.
10
for your
that's an enjoyment
10 out of
factor.
enjoyment.
And
I had a good time. I had popcorn. I had
You wanna-
icy.
do you want me to ask you the question that led to the hot take last night?
Go ahead.
If you had to go back to the theater tomorrow, what you
Yeah.
were going would you rather see Toy Story 5 again or Moana live action again?
Moana live action.
And you rather see Moana live
Yeah.
action,
but
which
in-
is a big deal. Like
Well,
I hope
it
people are
is.
listening to that.
like
because
I'm
it was
like
that
yeah,
good.
because
And
like
we
that's
loved Toy Story 5.
and I think all the love we've already ranked them, and Toy Story is great. I think it's done. Pixar is great. I will say that I'm probably, if you're looking at Disney movies, which would include Pixar since they own Pixar, I am a musical. I like the Disney movies that are
Musicals.
musically inclined.
Yeah.
Those are for me.
You're a
It's-
Disney princess.
It's
That's where I thought she was going.
I'm Stitch. But
No, you like the musicals,
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of there's a lot of music in Lilo and Stitch even. So I love the music. I'm the same with Broadway. Like I can go see a play and
Yeah.
that's fine.
But you'd rather have it.
But I like a musical better than I do that. It's
Yeah.
what keeps my focus. It's what I connect a little bit different. And so for me, but yeah, so enjoyment factor a 10. I'm going to go see it again at the local hometown theater. I'm super excited. That'll be my second time there because we have a new restored theater here. But enjoyment factor, great. Like, but
Yeah.
I think we talked about it, Logan. I go see a lot of movies and I don't hate most of them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
like
No, that's
I'm
a
in-
good way. I'm glad we're
yeah.
differentiating the 1 to 10 scale enjoyment
Yeah.
factor versus
Yeah.
the stars.
And
Yeah.
just to now, I would say the 4 of us in this room, one of the big reasons we get along, we travel so well together, we have this podcast, is pretty much whatever situation in life we're going through, whether it's a movie, it's a trip that's having some wonky parts to it, like we all just genuinely find a way to enjoy things and make the best of it. So I would say for the most part, we're going to enjoy most of these movies we review. So you can take our reviews, take them or leave them. But because we do know that, it ended up working out that our friend that we mentioned earlier,
Yep.
Ava, who came with us, she was very skeptical, almost wasn't going to go see it, period. But we talked her into coming to see it. And the reason she was skeptical, as we mentioned, was Moana is she's a little bit younger than us. Moana is one of her favorite princesses. It's one of her all-time favorite Disney movies. Now we asked her to rank it on a 1 to 10 scale.
Yep.
I'm
The
not,
original.
I'm not sure you should give her a number because it sounds less than it is.
No,
'cause
but
she
I'm
really
going
liked
to
it.
explain it. So we
Yeah.
asked her to do it on a 1 to 10 scale.
Yep.
And she said the original Moana, the animated, she would give a 9. So she didn't even give it a 10 out of 10, and that's her favorite movie. Ava is a big movie buff.
Yeah.
She very much focuses on the CGI, all of those things. Like that's a big
Yeah.
deal to her. When the movie got over, she turned to all of us and she said, I really loved that. She thoroughly enjoyed it. We asked her to give her rating and she gave it a 7.5, which I know to you, like you might think that sounds a little harsh, but she only scored it less than 2 points under what she gave the original one. So for her, that original one has the nostalgia. To her, the CGI did matter a little more than it mattered to any of us. But I would say for someone that did not love a lot of what she saw before she was going into it and was very skeptical, to still come out of that only rating it a little bit under what she gave the original, which is her all-time favorite. I would say that's a pretty non-biased.
That's non-biased. And then Katie, who did not love the original.
Yeah.
Like it was not one of her favorites. The original, she came out saying the same thing. They actually agree on the 7.5. So like...
And we did have them do 1 to 10. We do ours on 5, but you can.
But I think it's very important to see that, like, you can have what I do for fun, what's enjoyable to me, and that experience. Like, I'm a football fan. I can go watch 2 teams play football and enjoy the experience, and I don't even like either of the 2 teams, right? Because I like sports.
Which is probably why rating movie, like, I just love going to the theater, so I'm probably never going to be below an 8. Even
you
if
guys
it's a terrible
know
movie.
that if we give it a bad review, it's
so
bad.
we need to stick to the stars for us.
It's
on the
gonna be.
podcast.
It's gonna be because the popcorn was bad. It's like they had terrible popcorn.
My bladder was about to bust last night for an hour, and I still would give it like an 8.5 or 9.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the experience was.
There are
Yeah.
no end credit scenes. We did Google it very quickly for Logan so he could go pee once the movie was over.
Yeah. He had to go make the water warm.
Just in case you also, just in case you also have to go pee at the end, you're more than welcome. He did miss out on the lovely song, but
I didn't catch that in the original, but that is in the original too, where
Maui pees
Maui
in the water.
makes the water warm.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. I thought that was something added. but
Clever,
it wasn't.
Yeah,
It
took her a minute.
Was
too.
in both. Yeah. She was like, Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, I think that look, if you're looking for, a blockbuster, maybe not. But if you're looking for a good time and and you enjoyed the first one, and if you didn't see the first one yet, go see this one.
You can start with this one.
Yeah, you can start with it.
It's a great storyline. The music is amazing. I think it's one of Lin-Manuel Miranda's best that he's done. Well, outside of Hamilton that's where he really was killing it.
Yeah.
But as far as his animated movies, I think it's some of his best work.
Yeah.
So you'll enjoy it. I think ignore the critics out there. You can even
don't pay
ignore,
attention to
even
Rotten Tomatoes.
ignore what we say, but just go see it because it's an enjoyable movie. It's a fun summertime thing to do with the family, with your friends. We had a fun night out. Even if we wouldn't have liked the movie, we still would have just enjoyed getting to
Great
spend
movie,
time
great
together.
message.
So,
I mean,
the songs will be stuck
Cute
in your head for
chicken.
days. Cute chicken. Cute but dumb chicken.
She had seen the movie once, kind of, and she still ended up with a Hey shirt. So.
yeah, I do. That's one
I
of my
did for
favorite.
some reason enjoy Hey Hey a lot more in this one, even though it's again a shot for shot, but there was something that I really
Seeing
enjoyed
Hey Hey
him a
come to
lot.
life.
Yeah, he was funny.
He's cute. I mean, he's cute and dumb, but he has redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
Which he has his
Does
moment.
he just play dumb or is he actually dumb? We'll
He's
never
dumb.
know.
No, he eats rocks. He's dumb. He's dumb.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
It's in the eyes. You can see it.
Yeah, bless him.
Yeah, you can't see it. whose eyes are worse, Hey Hey's or the crabs?
Just pick one.
Yeah, that was funny. Also in the original, which I
Yeah.
didn't remember that from the original.
Just pick one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get out there, go see it, support your local theaters, support movies because they need it. So
Yeah.
go
Or
out.
you're going to be
and-
streaming only.
Yeah, which we are all big movie theater people. So
Yeah.
definitely give it a shot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hearing our review. It might be a minute before another review because I don't know that there's a lot of new stuff
Hex
coming
is
out
coming out in
November.
November.
But we
Yeah.
might do that.
If we
That'll
do
be like
that.
a
That's a
true
good one.
original.
We didn't get to
Yeah.
do Hoppers.
So,
I mean, we
yeah.
can do it later, but we missed it in theaters.
Yeah,
so.
so we might try
Yeah.
to do that soon. But
Which is cute. But I mean, just
Yeah.
take it from me. I saw it on my beach vacation this year about 45 times in different clips. I've got to go sit and watch it all the way through so
We'll
I
have
can
a-
connect all the dots.
we'll have a watch party. for
Unless
that
we
one.
do
Yeah.
a non-Disney, but I don't
Yeah,
know that
which
we
who
plan
knows?
on.
We'll,
Or if we
we
go
might
back
surprise you.
We could do a throwback review.
Yeah, that's true. We have
Yeah.
had that requested. And a lot of the throwbacks are first time for you. So
Yeah,
So
they're a
funny.
throwback for us.
So we'll get us
current for you.
refresh our memory and get your first take. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll do that. But that is all we have for you guys for now. But we will see you guys next time on To the Magic and Beyond.